Hey, what's going on? This is John with Recharge Business Solutions. I want to start out by kind of showing you how this process works of generating business off of Google or other top search engines. I'm just going to use Google for the time being. Plus, it's the number one search engine in the world, so it's a good example. But I want to show you first off how this all works, and I want to show you real results that we've driven, like the actual raw, real results from a client that we had. So right here, if I'm a homeowner, there's a lot of different phrases that I could type in. If I'm looking out in my yard right now and I have a need saying, I'm seeing my yard. It definitely needs to be, cleaned up a bit. I'm gonna do a nice little do-it-yourself project. I'm gonna get some bark mulch and I'm gonna redo, all the different parts of my yard. Now, with that need, a majority of people nowadays with their phones in their hands or with access to, computers and constantly all day, they're just going to type in a quick search. They're going to look for a company that can solve that need that they have. So a common phrase they would search for is mulch delivery. Now they could search for mulch NH, bulk mulch, all these different phrases, mulch near me, mulch delivery, all these different phrases. But, it's our job to make sure that we gain exposure for all these top phrases. I know that mulch delivery is a good one. So when somebody types this in, they have a need that they want to buy mulch, they want to have mulch delivered to them so they can start their do-it-yourself project. They're going to see all these different results. Now, very simply put, these are all different channels that we can potentially generate new business from. So up here, the Google Shopping or Google Products, this isn't really what people are going to be clicking off. They're looking for mulch delivery. This is more products. So we can kind of rule that out for now. It's not typically a major factor of local businesses as much. It can be though, but we like to really focus on these actual paid ads right here, as well as these local map results. We do focus on organic results as well, but this is more of a long-term strategy because it takes a while to rank and be able to get your website so that you're ranking for free in this area. We also see that there's a much higher click-through rate. A lot more people click on these top paid ads and local map results, especially with how many people use mobile devices. You have to scroll quite a few times to even get past these two sections. So it's no wonder why these sections generate so many clicks for our clients. Now, actually going into, how this works is it's important that we get you onto this first page for these really important phrases that people are typing in. Getting you onto the first page makes it you're at least an option. If you're not even on the first page, you're not even an option for this person who's searching for exactly what you supply. Now, just getting onto the first page is only half the battle. We of course need to keep in mind that somebody's going to click on one of these ads or they're going to click on your website link and they're going to go to your website. Now, if your website isn't good, then they're going to immediately bounce or they're going to leave your site. And all of a sudden, you're going to have this potential lead that was a visitor and then didn't like your site and left. And now it's not a new lead that you can actually turn into a sale. So what's important that we do is we launch a very nice professional website. This website has to have a clean design, look professional, has to be amazing on mobile devices, super fast, really performs well. We need to make sure that it's SEO optimized, that we have advanced analytic tracking, that we do conversion optimization, that we offer great support with it. We have to make sure that this website is a powerhouse and that it kicks ass. And that's one of the leakiest pipes when it comes to leads that we see is some people just kind of try to cut corners on their website, but it's important to keep in mind that your website is like the face of your company nowadays. It is your professional image. And not having a website, what does that say about your company versus, having an amazing website like we did for Burton Outdoor Living, who had the confidence to go with, a solid website with us. And it's not only the face of your company, but it's also your first impression. It's also going to be the foundation for both your offline and online marketing efforts because our goal is to always get people back to the website, whether it's flyers we're handing out, always put the link to the website. We want to get them to your website. Your website's their core foundation. So it's super important that we, have a professional website like this. This website generated a ton of leads for Burton. It is amazing. I'll show you the conversion rates we had on this site, but it's absolutely amazing. We have a whole little quoting set up. Did contractor of the month. I mean, you can actually go to outdoorlivingnh.com and you can go to the site and view it. It's still live right now, even though they're bought out. And so, it's important that we have this amazing site. Now, once we have that site built, we move on to actually generating more exposure online because just a website by itself, that's not going to generate leads. That's going to, give us a vehicle. And now we need the gas or the fuel to put into the vehicle so we can make that vehicle go. And that's when, all of our search marketing comes out. And search marketing is tapping into these paid ads, tapping into these local map results, and tapping into these organic results. That's search marketing. So Right here, I'm going to show you, this is just real data. You can see this is from May 1st, 2016 to December 31st, 2016. This is Burton Outdoor Living's real data. I'm not going to show you specific keywords and stuff, but this is their real data. And this is going to give us an overview bar right here. This is our top campaign. We're spending $30 a day because of how much damn money we were making for him with all the leads and everything we were doing. So you can see that we, during this time period, sent almost 3,000 quality visitors to his website. And with that, it only cost us $1.63 per visitor that we sent to his website. Now, keep in mind that these aren't just any visitors. These aren't people just typing in some random phrase and then all of a sudden our ad pops up they happen to click on. These are people searching directly for mulch, for gravel, for loam, for soil, all the products that he offered. Now with that, he generated 498 conversions. Now what's a conversion? Conversion means that somebody either called him after clicking on his ad, or they filled out his online contact form. So somebody reached out inquiring about pricing or their products or whether they deliver 498 times during this period. Now what's important is that 498 conversions is awesome, but if the cost per conversion was hundreds of dollars, then it wouldn't be profitable. And we want to make sure we're being profitable for you. So here you can see the cost per conversion. Burton Outdoor Living spent less than $10 every single time somebody new through their marketing efforts picked up the phone and called them or reached out to them online. Less than $10. That's like you handing me a $100 bill and your phone ringing 10 times as a result of that. Now, I can't immediately promise you that this is going to be the results that we're going to drive. These are phenomenal results, and this is a campaign that we fully have optimized, and obviously we continue to optimize every month, but this is a super optimized campaign. Now, we can start with a lot of this data, but these are results that are going to happen from months of us kind of building up to this point. So you can see kind of the direction we're going to go. Now, with the conversion rate right here in this next column, this is insane. I mean, literally 10% or above, everybody's happy with conversion rates. We're happy that exceeds any kind of industry standards. That's amazing. This is 16.64% conversion rate. That almost means that 1 out of every 5 paid visitors coming to this site reached out to Burton Outdoor Living. It almost is that stat. So pretty impressive overall for the site, the online marketing. Now, everything that we're going over with this 498, keep in mind that I'm specifically only showing you one channel. I'm just showing you the paid channel. This is only paid data. We have all the data which tracks all the phone calls, website visits, people looking for directions. We have all the data from the local map results, as well as data from our organic results, and all of these were generating leads. So if we actually look back at that pay-per-click, we can see that right now is May, and May we had 41 conversions just on paid ads, and just that were tracked like completely. Then June, 65, so we're actually kind of right in the beginning of starting to see some good demand. We got to jump on this fast. June, 65, July, 88, August, 109. This is just from paid. It would easily be able to estimate that we generate over 150 leads. I just don't have the number directly in front of me. I could go ahead and see how many were from local, how many were for organic. But I would estimate just right now that it was over 150 leads that they generate. So that's your phone ringing 150 times. That's 150 people reaching out through your website to you, asking about pricing, delivery, what products you guys have. I mean, that is a great opportunity. And my biggest question that I always ask is, what is your average sale? And I know for Burton Outdoor Living, it was like $100 to $200. Sometimes it was significantly more. Sometimes it was a little bit less. But a lot of the time, it was actually quite a bit more. So we said $100 to $200. Now, keep in mind, if you're paying $10 to get a new lead, and yeah, you're not going to close every single lead that comes by. But if you're paying $10 to get a new lead, and you get 10 new leads for $100, and you close, say, 50% of them because they're so high quality of leads, you're going to end up paying $20 per new sale. And that means that if you're actually making $100 to $200 per new sale, then you're up $180 or more. Or I mean, you're up to $180. Geez, I almost just messed up on math. And you're significantly making profit. And not to mention those homeowners that come in that want significantly more, and you're still only paying less than $10 every time that phone rings or every time the contact form submission, shows you on your email, hey, you got another person inquiring about pricing. So just think about that as the opportunity. I mean, if we if what I did was a cost, if what we did as our efforts was an expense for a business, we would be out of business. There'd be no reason to use us. People invest in us because they see that this is a huge return on investment. You compare this to a bank or bonds and all these other investment opportunities that people commonly invest in. You see that marketing is a 3 to 4 time return, and sometimes even significantly more than that. We definitely drove more than a 3 to 4 times investment return for Burton Outdoor Living. I mean, he made a shit ton of money off of us, and you can call him and he'll talk about our reliability and how we just really cared about our client experience and our responsiveness and openness, like all the aspects that kind of go with the results that we drive. So I appreciate you listening to this. I don't want to talk past 10 minutes. I went a little bit over, damn it, but that's all right. And look forward to talking with you more. All right, thanks. Bye.